Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of I Am Latoya Renee. If you are new here, welcome. If you've been here before, hey y'all, today is our 7-month update on my myomectomy.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding.
I know I haven't updated you guys on it at all since like week 8 or something like that, but I decided to go ahead and just update you because in the spirit of talking about health and things like that, which is primarily what I talk about, I was like, this was a major health event in my life last year. If you are unfamiliar with my journey with having a fibroid removed, aka a myomectomy, I highly encourage you to go look at my playlist where I discuss my myomectomy journey. It is quite interesting. I had a lot of post-op complications, and I think it's really great if you're someone who is like me, who has fibroids, and maybe you're going back and forth between the idea of removing them or not, or going back and forth between the idea of having a hysterectomy. I think that my journey can, be helpful in giving you just my experience, my insight, my, thoughts on the whole process. But let's go ahead and talk about how we're doing 7 months post-op. We are doing great. It's almost like it never happened. And considering the fact that I had so many complications and had to be hospitalized 3 different times related to this one little surgery, I'm doing great. I will say that it did not stop the bleeding per se that I was having. I've continued to have issues with bleeding, and actually I had to take some TXA, like oral TXA, like a few weeks ago because my period was like, 6 weeks long and would not stop. And apparently what was going on is that like there's different cycles or steps within the process of having your menstrual, and I kept getting stuck at the first step and never pushed over into the other steps. So as a result, I just bled for 6 weeks. So yeah, still having lady issues despite having the fibroid gone. However, I don't have the pain and don't feel the pressure or fullness that I felt with my fibroid. If you are familiar with my journey, we thought it was one size. It was actually several times larger. It's actually the same size as my uterus. And that was unexpected, but it made sense because, things weren't feeling good down there. So I'm glad I did get it out. Really haven't had any issues. I'm able to exercise, been exercising for months now. I'm able to push things, pull things, all of that. It hasn't stopped me from doing any of that. So I'm grateful. I do though, honestly, I do feel like, because I had bleeding, like internal bleeding, like hemorrhaging, if you will, post-op. And I feel like some of the blood is still kind of stuck in like near my pubic bone region. It is like still like misshapen, a little insensitive, but it's nothing that like I'm noticing on a daily basis. Like it's not at the forefront of my mind on a daily basis. And if you were here before, you know that my doctor told me that the rest of the blood that's in there, because I had drains and everything, the rest of the blood that's stuck in there should absorb over time. I don't know if she meant 7 months, but I have seen her since then and she hadn't said anything, and it's not bothering me too much, but that is something to note. But all things considered, I feel back to normal. So there's that. But if anything pops up, I will definitely let you guys know. So stay tuned for any additional information. I'll see you soon. Bye.